Hey, good day, everyone. Good day. The recording today is applies to. There was a guy when I was listening to Nigeria Watch during the time I was in the US. His name is Joe Byler. I think he was into computer. I think that was his name. If anybody knows how to get in touch with him, then you can give him my number or just tell him that I would love him to hear from him. My phone number that I want to give to him is going to be 234-70-33-62-7981. It's a Nigerian phone number. I think his name is if I remember the name, but I know it's Joe Byland. He's a commentator to what's his name, Eddie. Okay, I wanted to throw that out there, and I also want to throw another gambit on there. I am not the recording today is more of something to do with University of Benin, because I want to use this opportunity to have anybody from University of Benin who, say for example, they are doing what you call right now they are doing what you call NYSC, and they are in the Department of Computer. They are in the red computer in University of Benin. I'm just being nobody is being cut out of this of the parameters that I'm putting together. This is what you call quick and dirty way of advertising for a job. But if there is anybody who is in the final year in computer science in University of Benin, they have to, let me just quickly say this, if you are not going to be able to deliver on this, the most important thing I want to say now is you have to be able to write a program. And you have to be able to write a program from beginning to the end. And so that when I give you a specs, you should be able to write a program. That's the only requirement that you're going to have. And I want you to also have a bachelor's degree or a four-year degree. So what's going to happen is that you come to me, if you call me at 234-70-33-62-7981, or send me your resume as an attachment to Azimikoko, AZIMIKOKO 5@gmail.com. If you are listening to this program and you have people who you think miss this requirement, talk to them. Tell them to call me. Before I go further, I want to quickly clear this up. Don't make the mistake of thinking that you have a video that I'm posting today. He said he has a fresh video today, and I thought you are looking for a fresh video today. That's a mistake. Before like I said before, for a whole year at my last 1 year in America, I did release a book called Guide to Goddess, which at this point in time, the protagonist, which is a woman called Ogi Baba, is the president of Nigeria, and we are programming him for 2027 going forward. So on the record, when I did release the book, I went in and wanted to wet the ground to get the book started. And I released video for about 175 video clips under Ogi Baba. Ogibaba, Ogi Baba. I have not visited that channel yet because when I came into the Nigerian airspace, I wanted to teach America. I wanted to tell America for all good intentions and purposes, I wanted to forget about America and then use the Nigerian airspace for whatever I'm doing. So don't make the mistake of thinking that, I'm simulcasting under Azimi Koko now, because that is the protagonist of my new novel, Dream Beyond Border, turning vision into reality. So I'm using these two names. These are not my screen name. My actual name is Ogiesoba. Middle name is David. Last name is Idada. That's what, if you are going to send me money, that's what you need to use to tell Zenith. So my actual name, because I have, you know how people they call Jagaban, Asiwaju, Tinubu, they have all these names attached to them, like Okpeboro, they call him, they have a name for him called, they give him he has a name. You know what I'm saying? And so all these names I'm putting out there are good names. But let me say that the actual reason why I'm bringing this video up today, the actual reason is because I want to be able to say the University of Benin students, they are in their final year and they guarantee that they're going to be able to graduate for their degree in computer science. They had to be able to write a program using the common languages out there, like Gebhardt, like Java. Or let's assume they're not even proficient in that area. They are they are using what you call alphabet, which is Google. They should be able to do what you call Kubernetes. They should be able to do. They should be able to have what you call a program that will be able to come together, full body. That's the only requirement that I need, and this is my first job posting, and I'm calling you guys to say, well, I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste your time by telling you, send me your resume. After you've already sent me your resume, we're going to do this. What we're going to do is, you send me a resume through an attachment, we will have a 30 minutes consultation. And that 30 minutes consultation is to tell you to come to my office. You're going to come to my office and we're going to sit down together and I'm going to tell you what are the requirements. So you will really be better off being a guy who has just graduated, don't have a job, and you've just done your NYSC. That's the criteria, though. I want you to have finished your NYSC. So if you do your NYSC in Zafarawa or in Akwa Ibom or what you call Ogoja, or you are doing it in Osogbo or anything, we can pull this off through what you call an online. We could do it through remotely. We could do it remotely because you're going to be 10. I'm the one that is rusty on this environment, but this is a startup. And if you hang out here with me, I can provide you with accommodation. We can eat anything that we can find our hands on. But my relationship with you has to be like we are connected at the hip. I don't know whether you understand that. The relationship is that every startup in Silicon Valley, in the United States, they are like that. For example, the wife to Bill Gates was in Washington somewhere when she applied to Microsoft. She was so excited about the opportunity because she saw it as a risky thing, and she wanted to take that risk. That's what I'm positioning you to be able to take that risk. So we're going to be hanging out. We're not going to be like for 9 to 4 job. If we need to shoot a video, we'll shoot a video. If we need to do anything to make this work, you will benefit so much on the long run that Alphabet, which is Google, or Facebook, or IBM, or Microsoft, they will now be looking for you because they know that you have gone through a developmental environment that is so solid that you are sought after. You become sought after. That's how I'm going to position you. You will be sought after. If at that point your negotiating power will now be in millions because you're talking to IBM. IBM is okay. This is what he has done for Erede Incorporated or Ugeki Incorporated. It's an offshoot of Remove Pain Point, which is the corporation that I started in Dallas before returning back to Nigeria space. It's called Remove Pain Point Incorporated. It's incorporated in Dallas. It's a technological company. Remove pain point means that we are taking the pain point from everybody who has a technological bottleneck. If you have a technological bottleneck, your pain point, whether it is individual, whether it's professional, whether it's corporate, it doesn't matter. So that's where we are currently at. Everything I just said now is pretty short and sweet, and I'm going to try to just close things up instead of wasting too much of time. I am Joe Byler. Joe Byler is his name. When I listened to his Nigeria Watch, I would hear his name, and he was saying he was a scientist. The reason I'm mentioning his name in particular is that if you are in New York, in France, in Paris, in Moscow, and you want to make Nigeria to work during your lifetime, like they are putting ADC together now, okay, that's what I'm putting together. I'm putting an ADC together. I'm putting a coalition together that would have a lot of analysts, programmers, requirement, professional. It's a technology company, but it's getting ready to take off, and this is going to be native to Nigerian airspace. So I've said a lot, and I'm going to try to close everything up, so I don't want to go too far. But in summary, if you want me to go in and say it in the form of what I had kind of like play around with, I put the parameters into artificial intelligence, and I want to tell you what the artificial intelligence told me to tell you guys. It's a final take. Keep it tight. I've done that. Be real and human. I've done that. Guide viewer clearly. I think I have done that. I think I have given you the guidance on what you're going to need. This is a job application, but it's also directed at the aspirants who are ready to make Nigeria better. So if you are already having the experience with the COVID-19, you no longer need what you call the old brick and mortar development environment. We can do it through remote viewer. So there was a script which was saying open script mini scripts, and he said open script, cut coding team, whiteboard and all that. But what he's saying is that they want me to start taking the picture of my office and all that. I don't see the risk for all that. Why this work? I make it short and speak. There's authenticity, which is real footage. There is nothing less ambiguous. They don't want me to be ambiguous. So this is real. He said tips and bonus. Add upbeat background music like Emi o Emi oko, Emi o Emi oko, Ahiwa, Won para wan o Emi oko. That like that. That's an upbeat music. Clear call to action. Send me your resume. We'll schedule 30 minutes that select candidates that will visit our office. Because I want you, the bottom line here, this is what I want you to take out of it. I don't want to waste your time, and I don't want to waste my time. I want you to come and find out what the job requirement is. If you like me, you like what I'm saying, you like what I'm going to do, we're going to do it together. I'm already planning on my my sponsor, my people who are going to bankroll the project. I haven't told them. I have 4 or 5 people like that I can prepare what you call a venture capital dossier, and I will hand it over to them and say, this is what I want to do here, this is what I want to do, and I'll give it to them, and they will put the money down for this project. Or we can just kind of like use what you call our sweat equity on the project. So, as I said, introduce the opportunity, show the mortgage and all that hook. Open with a dynamic footage. Everything that AI is telling me to do is not practical. They are telling me to go do certain things that are not practical. Let me close by saying my phone number is 234-70-3362-7981. That's a Nigerian number. I am really not interested in the diaspora in France or in New York and all that. I'm interested in one particular place, University of Benin. If you are in final year, if you already graduated, if you are on the street, you are looking for a job, you are now looking for a job, then let me know and I will take things from there. My phone is ringing. Thank you.